Okay, the purpose of this video is the idea of separating yourself. And it's like sort of like ego. I want to go over real life experiences in which I had within my family. This is my son right here, contrary to popular belief. This is my son. Raised him since he was not 1 year old. Now, this is the idea of separation, where you might feel like you're striving to be an entrepreneur, but you're separating your family or your kids from what you do. And it's not passing down purpose. This is for educational purposes. So you could have them listening on your calls. Ask them questions about how they feel about this, how they feel about that. They might have their own concepts and great ideas. But this is about a real life experience in which something happened. And I want to go over that and show you how principles, identity, superego, ego, subconscious, unconscious, all connect to each other in your daily life. Now, he doesn't even know what I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him certain questions about, simple questions about a real life experience he doesn't even know. Mikey, do you know what I'm about to ask you?
No.
You don't know?
No.
Look, he looks nervous too. That's how
you
you know.
didn't even tell me.
Okay. So, not to go in too deep, what happened yesterday when you came home? Just give it real raw.
Okay, so I came home, right? And then, so I was mad that day. I came home from...
You was mad?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, okay. I came home and a lot of crazy stuff happened that day.
It did?
Yeah, in
I didn't know that.
In school and on the farm.
Okay.
And
you went to your friend's house on the farm. That's all I know, that you was at your friend's house when I came home. You wasn't home, and Mommy told me that you was at your friend's house at the farm where you had fun. But I didn't know all these things, and I apologize for not asking you that. I truly do, because I didn't know that was happening. But keep going. Okay,
so I was mad. I got home, and then I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and Mom told me to get in the shower because I just got off phone, and I said, okay, I will. And I guess I said it in a bad tone. And the actual thing that I say is, I say, bruh. So I said, bro, okay, I will. And then I got in my room and I was talking to my girlfriend, and then
it feels like everything went chaotic.
Yeah. And then Mom comes in here. And I say, because I'm embarrassed now because...
Yeah, we're talking to you while you on the phone with your girlfriend. You got to look a certain way in front of your girlfriend.
No, it wasn't for the looks, no. It's because it was embarrassing.
Okay.
Like, I was on the phone and Mom was over here getting in the shower, and it makes me seem like I'm a musty guy, even though I'm not.
Okay.
And then, I was like, what is happening? Because I already had like somewhat of a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
And I get home and I see everything is going crazy. I'm like, did someone die? What happened?
Yeah, look, I remember that. You know that I remember that to the T. Because I was in my room, and I'm not saying a lot, but I am blacking out too. Like, how you come home and do all these movements? You don't know how to read the room. You remember me telling you that? You don't know how to read the room when you come in. You on your phone loud. And I was bugging. I didn't know you had a bad day. I apologize for that. But now you said something very important to me that stuck with me. You said, why y'all, like, you said, like, yo, why y'all bugging? Did someone die in here or something? Like, y'all, it wasn't even like that. And that was from his perspective. I was in my room doing my thing. I was actually had a little free time, and I was waiting for a call from someone, a one-on-one. So I'm actually waiting for that. But in the midst of that, everything else is happening. And he said, did someone die in here? Like, why y'all blacking out? Like, why y'all acting like that? So, first things first, y'all, I want y'all to remember that story. But I want to let you know that it's important to not separate yourself from your kids and what you do, like what you're striving on in your business. Include them in your business. Let it be educational. Do you know what I do here all the time when I'm in here? Do you know what I do for people?
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, you have an idea?
yeah, it's like this is your room. Like, your soul belongs in here. Like, you make music here. You do spiritual talk in here. You do a lot of
spiritual talk for people.
And, like, this is, like, your office. Okay. And, like, this is where you do all your busy stuff at.
Okay. So, not to the T he knows, but from an extent, yeah, he knows. So, what I also want to say is, you said that thing about, yo, did someone die in here? But I didn't know you had a bad day. Now, I could tell you that something else happened within my day. Now, I'll tell you like this. This has to do with an identity thing. And this is something I teach people. I help people, whether they really is to be a sovereign builder, to know what it was invisible. You know how you always say, "Oh, here he goes, here Bundles goes again." He calls me Bundles like his dad. I'm Bundles, Bundy. It's Bundy right here. You know, you see it right there on top of my room, Bundy, Pineapple Bundy. So he calls me Bundles. So I actually, what I do is help. It doesn't matter if you're a business owner, if you're a married couple, if you're striving to be an entrepreneur, like, you know, good at whatever you want to do business-wise. I help you identify your blind spots, meaning things you can't see that's invisible, right? And then after you find your blind spots, you correct them. And because when you correct them, guess what happens to your frequency, meaning your thoughts and emotions, they get aligned, meaning that everything is aligned. And after you become aligned, what happens is now it's a partnership between you or in a married couple, you and your desired business goal. It gets unified. Now you have a unified vision between you and your goal, you, your desire, you and your spouse, you and your family. Y'all all in sync, is alignment. After that, after you get aligned, what happens is when you're fully in alignment, not that everything is going to go well in your life, but everything should go well internally, no matter what happens. What happens after you get unified and you form a partnership between you, your spouse, your girlfriend, you have a family, when you have kids, you're going to have a family. When you all get together on a unified purpose, right? You get aligned on a unified purpose. Y'all all fly straight. What happens is, it's not always about money, but guess what? People will work 8 hours, 12 hours, busting their ass for money. But when it comes down to people talking about money, certain people feel yuckish, like, money is like, ooh, I don't want all the money, or money. They feel a certain type of way about money. This is invisible. This is a blind spot. Okay. What happens, I call it an ether of wealth. Okay. I just want you to listen, and when I ask you questions, you can answer them as raw as you can. It's an ether of wealth, meaning an invisible field where money never leaves your ecosystem. That's what I do. Blind spots, correction, partnership, alignment, and an ether of wealth through esoteric principles. Meaning principles are like this, simple as you can understand. Hopefully you can understand this. A principle is a core, universal
like a
thing
connection?
that happens, that I could use here, I could use there, I could use there, and they all add up to the same. They all equal the same.
And I was like, boom, boom, boom.
Boom is a connection. Okay. So something happened that I'm gonna explain to you within that same day. So someone calls me in my family and asks me, I'm gonna make this quick. Someone calls me within my family, you know, my family, and says, yo, I need you to help me out because some money that they're trying to send me doesn't let me receive it through my app. Do you have the app so they could send it to you and you could send it to me? This is them talking. I'm like, sure, because this is my family. I'm going to tell you this right now as a kid. It's for you to grow up. This is for educational purposes. This is what I help people with. Things that they can't see. So when you grow up, you'll be ready for this shit. You get it? This is very serious. So now, this is called a super ego. You know what you ever heard of the super ego?
Yeah, it's like you let, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you let your emotions, like, well, not like that, like,
kind
it's
of?
like, yeah, it's like, it's hard explaining it, but I know what it means.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's like a mode. It's like your mode right now, and like this is how you feel. Like, let's say I feel like,
No,
hey,
let me stop you right now.
Okay.
Just listen. You close though. You very, very close. A super ego is based off societal standards, meaning that is like morals of this world, And like you like Jesus told and his disciples, he told them, I am in this world, but I'm not of it. So look, super ego is based off moral, societal standards, status quo. This is like what your mind tells you, this ain't right. Like if you about to go do something and it tells you it in the world, like the world won't see what you're doing as right or wrong. So the super ego came in when that person in my family came and said, can you do this for me? What happened was, what is the super ego? It told me, since it's my family, let me go ahead and do it. You get it? So I could now, my identity, my true identity, before I did it, I told him, look, before I do this like this, because I know I don't really know that person, but my intuition was telling me that person who's gonna send me that money to give to you is off. They're off, like something is off. And then that my family member told me, oh yeah, his kind of life fucked up. He lost things in his life and lost houses and shit. And now my true identity said, and my intuition said, don't do it because that person is off. Not my family member, but that person is off.
It's like a curse that they had.
A curse? Oh, pooh, look, that's real. That's real. He said a curse. Look. Now, this is my identity. What happens next is the super ego, which I told you. The super ego will be like, this is right because it's your brother. Morally.
I knew it was your brother.
No, I'm just giving you an example. No, I'm giving you an example.
Oh,
this is right because it's your brother, your mother.
It's like an angel and the demon.
Okay, yeah, it's like a super ego. And then the ego comes in. Then after that, it's the ego. Now, we're gonna do this. This is right on. I should have did this live. Now, this is my identity. My identity said, nah, my identity with my intuition said, nah, you know what's up. You know what's up. Then it goes into your super ego. Another, yeah, red because, he's more like the world. Yeah, he's like the world. What I'm trying to tell you is that you should know what's right or wrong based on your principles. Things that you use to connect things, like you said, that you build and then
like a magnet.
Yes, you build values. You build it like honesty, integrity. These are your values, okay, in life. You build values of yourself through experimenting and applying principles, and you become wise, okay? So your super ego will make you do things because the world thinks it's cool or the world thinks it's not cool. And it shouldn't be like that. It's what you think, okay?
Okay, can I say
No,
something?
hold on. I want you to listen because this is educational. I know you excited because we doing this, but this is educational. We did this on the spot. So look, another thing. Now, your super ego will be like, that is not right, or do it because it's your family. It's your family. Like this. I'm just using this as an example. Super ego. Identity, super ego. Then what happens is your ego, that person inside of you want to know who he is?
Bad.
He's not necessarily bad because you need your ego. You know what your ego is? It's what makes you an individual. What makes you separate from your brother, from your sister, from me. You're Michael, and it makes you an individual because now what's really beneath that? You want to know what's beneath the surface of that? It's, you know what that stands for if you want to make an acronym? Edging God out. Remember how you said that the super ego, I'm going to show you something else. But this person right here, it's an individual. You're separating yourself from God, meaning God is all. It's connected to everything, like principles. You get it? So when the ego, you know what he tries to do? Guess what he tries to do?
That's the devil.
He tries to make a deal with you. You know what he says in your brain? Yeah, like that. Like that. Like he's like the devil? Okay. He tries to make a deal with you. You know how? Like this. Imagine this is happening. My intuition, my identity doesn't allow me to, hell no. Then the super ego comes in and says, but that's your family. You should do it. Then the ego jumps in, is between, which I'm going to explain in a little bit, is between your subconscious and your conscious mind. This is where the ego lives. This is where the ego lives. Look, this is between your conscious and subconscious. I'm going to show you something. So, the ego, I didn't even spell that right. The ego tries to make a deal with you. You know how? He'll be like this. I'm going to give you another example. Oh, look, watch. You tell yourself, we're working out tomorrow. Your super ego says, hey, but at the time that you're working out, that you're planning to work out, you have to do this, that, and that. You have to speak to your girlfriend. Then the ego says, let's not work out tomorrow. Let's work out Friday.
It's going to keep on doing that.
It's going to try to make a deal with you. And guess what? If you spin the word deal around, guess what it spells? Lead, right?
Oh.
It's trying to be a leader of you. It's trying to lead you because it's trying to make a deal with you. Okay. So when this happened, I'm going to finish off the story. When that happened, when I let that go through and I send it to me and I'll send it to you. Certain things happen. And I want to let you know, guys, and I want to let him know when he grows up. In life, bro, things do not happen to you. They happen for you. Okay? So there's always a connection, like you said, that you can make if you stop giving attention to the thing that happened and simply ask yourself, what can I learn from this? That's a simple way. And open your mind. So whenever, because I'm not saying things won't happen in your life. What I'm saying is how you look at it. Okay? So I'm gonna finish off the story. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. So when I sent off the money, guess what? But right before I sent it, that person told me, oh no, my thing works now. And you sent it already, but my thing works. Ha ha ha. Right? So you probably won't understand that yet. This is kind of, now I'm getting to the point where this is kind of, this part of it, it's kind of for my people. It's like, so all that I did was kind of for no reason. And then 2 seconds later, which was a beautiful thing, was that,
I can't really do it.
No, this is, I'm telling you the story. That person within my family said, oh, I got to do a job, a little gig. It's like a little job where I deliver something to somebody, through an app, and it's $61. I'm taking that. You know what happened to me subconsciously? That I felt like the money that I sent, and then that person receiving $61 to do a little gig that he will receive, the first thing I felt was that, wait, all that was energy through me so he could get that, to make that work. And then, did I waste my energy? Holy shit. Then when I think back, like, damn, that little thing that happened between me and my son, was it because of what I believed in right here that happened? But you should no, it's deep because it's unconscious now. This is unconscious too. I'm gonna show you this subconscious and then unconscious. You know what the unconscious is? I'm sorry.
Like sleep, you're not there.
Okay, sleep. So that means things that you can't see, that are dark to you,
yeah,
that are buried.
All
right, so it's like buried. An emotion or an experience that's traumatic to you, that it's deeply inside of you, you can't find it. So the reason I told them, the reason I said that in my mind, don't do it, you know what's up, it was because I was attaching an emotion to something that happened in my life that told me not to. Now, I want you to understand something. Because people don't teach their kids this, and you're about to be 11. Mikey, whatever you truly believe with an emotion is what you experience in your life. Do you kind of understand that? Mm-hmm. So, whatever you truly believe, you will experience. So, I believe that, you know what's up, don't do it because of those type of people that sending me the bread to give to you. And then I thought that caused that. It made it real to me. I thought that our little thing that happened yesterday or the other day, all that you said, boom, we was bugging on you and somebody died, was all like part of that belief. Now look, what I thought too was that when he received the $61 trip to go make that money, the other gig, I'm like, damn, should that belong to me? That money? Like, did he get all of that opportunity because of me? Yes, that's true. It came through me, the medium.
It's like you gave your flame to him.
Boom, I gave my flame to him. So energy transfer, it's real. Like me saying what's up to you, and then something could happen to you later. It's real. So look, I'm trying to tell you something. Just listen. All I want you to do is listen, soak it in. If you feel like you're not supposed to do something, and you do it anyway, dealing with certain people, friends, like they might be like, hey, come hang out, and you feel is off, and you do it anyway,
and something bad happens.
It's going to transfer into your life. Always have values and principles. Like, let's say you don't smoke in your car, but you have a friend that's your best friend, you love him, and he's like, can I smoke a cigar in here? And you let him. You just broke a vow that you made to yourself, and it's gonna reflect itself in the reality.
Yeah, it's gonna stay in the car.
Because it's gonna stay in the car, but it's gonna do something else in your world.
It's gonna make you smoke.
Make you smoke, make you do something else. It'll disturb your peace because you made a vow to yourself. Now that's the subconscious. That's the subconscious. And you know what the subconscious is? Things like you could tie your shoes while you look at me. Like it's already in there,
yeah.
Right? It's already in there. So there's patterns that you do. So what we broke down was your identity.
Yeah.
You know what you stand on with conviction, right? Your super ego.
It's bad.
Right? He tries to be moral about the world.
It's like your left side of your brain, your right side.
Yeah,
like, this side is smarter and this side is dumb.
You make your own rules. With principles though, with morals, with honesty, with what you believe. I'm not saying be all over the place. Know your ego. He tries to make a deal with you like, nah, let's not work out today. Your subconscious is patterns that you do. This patterns that keep happening. This is why I help people see their blind spots. It tries to make a deal with you. It tries to lead, right? Your subconscious is your patterns.
Oh, like you're helping people lead.
Your unconscious is what things that happen in your life that are deeply inside of you. You can't see them. Okay. So, you know what that whole experience taught me? Now, I want to make this clear. This is where it's more educational. Because I talked about some of the good, bad, the ugly, but this is the great. Now, when all that happened, you know what transpired?
What?
I acknowledge that. Because I do leverage and I do pay certain other people to help me do things. Now, within my business, but you know what that taught me right there when, like, I said, oh, those $61, did I pass the torch, like you said, the flame? No. What happened is I did break my identity, but like I said in the beginning of the video, in life, things happen for you, not to you. So those $61 or that money that was transferred, now he's doing great. But
it's like
I help
your happiness to him. And
yes.
You got mad.
So see? Exactly. So, because I had to switch my unconscious and subconscious. I had to go in here and go in here.
And then you were stuck here.
Yes, I was stuck in the unconscious. And I had to switch it. Look, I had to shift it. So now I see that people prosper through me. People's lives get better through me. Now, though that money that was sent to me, so I give to him, that's like payroll. Imagine you creating a business and you hiring people and then you gotta pay them.
It's like you started it just to pay you, but now you have to pay other people. It's like debt.
So boom. So I am now. It's like embodying the thoughts and emotions that come with making payroll. Meaning, if you have a team that you have to pay, if you're the boss, you have to pay them first, right?
Yeah.
It's a big thing to make money in your business to have to pay somebody.
Yeah.
You're responsible for their life. They're not responsible. You put
like
food on it.
financial.
Yes, you put food on it. So you got to make sure people are good. So through me, people prosper. Look, through me, people prosper. I can make payroll and money is not scarce. So money is not like a big lump. It's not like a big pile, and then look, it's not like a big pile of money, and then when people get the money, it's gone. Money is
greed.
no.
That's why Jesus told you not to have greed.
No, listen. I want you to listen. It's not like there's just a big pile of money, and people get the money and it disappears, and there's no more. There's always money through you, Mikey. So that means that never see money as like, oh my God, I'm spending it and it's gonna be gone.
You can always get it back.
Yes, money is here, but it's not really. It's not really. It's like, it's through the invisible that you get your money. Through all of these, I felt like money was scarce right there. Like, oh, those 61 belong to me? No, they belong to him. Because I got it, right now I got it in other ways already today. When I shifted my perspective, I made 120 out of nowhere. I know 120 is not a lot, but I made $120 out of nowhere. Then I received something, a gift, that allowed me to get like 200 if I want right now. But I'm just, it's like, it's through the invisible, Mikey. You have to correct these things. You
like
have to.
It's like you said, the business job. So this is you, and this is the people. And you keep on, let's say like you erase all this and you give that to them. And this is what you gave to them right here.
Super easy.
Then you're going to be down here.
Yes.
Because you gave...
You're going to be in fear, scares.
Look.
Yes.
You were up, right? You were up. Look, this was them at one point. You were up. Mm-hmm. Then you helped them. See the arrow? Mm-hmm. Then you went down.
Yes. I went that way. And when everything was happening, I'm like, what the fuck? And when you said, what happened? Everybody, did somebody die? It hit me like, yo, hold up. What am I not seeing? Because you said that, and it just went like, boom. Like, yo, what did he say right there? Was I unconsciously acting like that? Like if something was off? And it was, because this is what I said, nah, you know what's up, don't do it. So it threw me off. And then you came in, but I didn't know also that you had a bad day. And I apologize for blacking out on you. Didn't know that you had a bad day. But the way you came in here was like you had a great day. But it was just that. It was not the regular you when you walk in. So it was kind of off. So I had to go through these steps within myself, and everything shifted. Boom, everything got back to normal. Not saying that you won't still go through your little things, but it's how you keep yourself cool, calm, collected. And this is my story, guys. I should have turned this into a live, but it's not a live. This is a quick, YouTube.
I gotta do one more thing. So this, you taught me something that I'll never forget. Okay, dumb. Look, it's two, right?
You have to be wise. You have to be
you
dumb
could
to be wise.
And you could be dumb. And look, you have two, right?
You have to be both.
Right? Look, you have two. Look, let's say you're the wise, and you give that to people, right? Mm-hmm. Look, I accidentally read a smiley face. I didn't move it. So you give your wise to the dumb. So then you go down a rank, and then you go smart. And look, S-smart. That's the name of a store. Like you were talking about money. So now you have like market, whatever you want to call it. So then you go to this. And
why do you have to be dumb to be wise? Because you have now. You're learning from those people. You get it? So
and also, because look, you were from wise, so you had the win. You gave something to this person, so you went down in your ranking. So you went smart, and then you kept on giving them that, and then you went dumb. And guess what? Look. You like it's like rankings, and then you go, and then you still have some money left. So now you're just a dumb person with money.
Yeah. So you look. You see. So overextending yourself is also about your worth. what I also help people with. Their blind spots around their worth, their money, and their time. When you overextend yourself, Mikey, you're like me. Look, Mikey, you're like me. I want you to listen closely. You're like me. You always want to help people a lot. But you can help.
You just wasted your time for them. Like, you just help them.
Don't overextend yourself to a person that doesn't want to help themselves. And they have to become aware of what they're doing for you in order for you to help. And always wait for them to ask you. Don't just do it, okay? Don't just go and do, like, if somebody drops something, let me go get that for you here, and then no, you wait.
And you didn't get anything from that.
Yeah, you don't overextend yourself. Don't be so helpful that you betray your identity. You get it?
Yeah, well,
okay, so that's really
can
it.
I say it too? Look, so
yeah,
you said something like time, something, and
worth, money, and time.
Look. Most people say, look, we're gonna use the alligator method. This stands for better. This stands for least, right? Look, so most people say that they rather have time back than money, right? Look, you're just talking about that. So
I'd rather have time than money.
Yeah, right? Look, so, like, let's say you had the money. You were wisdom, smart, dumb, money, right? Look, so then you wish you could go back in time, right? And wish that you never did that. That's what you just told me. That, like, you wish you didn't do that. Like,
No.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
No. I said this. I went back in time and I gathered all the information of why this happened.
Yeah.
Meaning that what I was trying to say is that, not that I wish it never happened, that things don't happen to you, they happen for you. So you have to figure these things out. You get it? You have to figure it out.
Okay, you wish you could go back and, like, that question yourself and be like, nah, now I know what's up. And then, like, you wish you could go back from this, don't do this, and then do this.
Yes, exactly. Meaning, keep this locked in, nigga.
Yeah.
Keep this motherfucker locked in. Never budge from that, Mikey. No matter who it is. Never turn who you are, the principles you got, the morals you have, the values that you have, and that's about it. Now, this is gonna go into my next video, and I'm gonna explain this a little bit more structured. How to identify your blind spots around money, your worth, your time, how to correct those through your creator's frequency, and so you can gain power and stability. The blind spots is relief. It gives you relief and clarity when you get to see them and you get to know what's up. When you correct them, it gives you power and stability. Now you don't feel powerless. You don't have energy leaks. Then after that, you get a unified vision. You get in alignment. You get into alignment, which that is like identifying your assignment or your daily assignment. Or your assignment, your God-given assignment that you can use in all fields and not be stuck into the conceptual box. Then you have a unified vision between that alignment, you, your spouse, your family, your friends. Then that's partnership. Then after that, it's like a legacy thing, an ether of wealth, where money never leaves your ecosystem. It just continues to flow. All this is through esoteric principles, from inner economy, your internal world, to outer economy. These esoteric principles, these through ancient texts, the Bible, everything. I use everything. And this is what the subconscious mind does. And yeah, I should have made this alive, but I'm here. This is a recording. It's my son. Y'all already know, man. Let's keep it infinite. Next video coming up about those about those things. So let's keep it infinite.